Good morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Today, I thought that we have a few new subscribers and a few new people who aren't subscribed, but they are watching. We would love to welcome you to our family if you subscribe. We'll welcome you to any video that you want to watch, even without subscribing, but we'd love to see you here all the time. That way you can comment in my comments and I can get to know you a little bit better. That said, the new people, they could go back to the very beginning and they could watch a few of those. But I thought I would just give a small little video here to just sort of tell about myself and the situation I'm in. So I'm a 63-year-old mature woman who acts like a child at times, but I have a wonderful family. We've had a great life together, and as I have Parkinson's, I know that I'm going to be changing, and I don't want my children to remember me as I will be later down the road. I don't want that to happen. I want them to know me as me. I also know that my mother has passed on. I would give anything to be able to hear her voice, so I'm hoping that someday my children can come back and watch these videos and hear my voice and laugh. That's how our house has always been, laughter. So about myself, what can I say about myself? I've lived in Canada most of my life. I was married 2 times. First time was for a short time. It was for 5 years. I lived in the United States at that point in time. Then I came back to Canada. My first husband was not a nice person, but he gave me my daughter, so I will forever be grateful for that. Very quickly after I moved back to Canada, I thought I would be single for the rest of my life because I didn't want anybody in my life. And then I met Bill. And as frustrating as Bill can be at times, he is a gem of a man, and I am very lucky to have found him. So, we are trying to maintain our independence as much as we can. My husband's 10 years older than I am, and he has a few issues of his own. He tends to fall a lot, and he can't get back up. So therefore, when he falls, we have to call the children or paramedics to get him up. So far, the children have been able to do it most of the time. So we have been trying to explore what we can do. We live in a very small apartment. It's a senior's residence, so everybody here is a senior. It is not nursing care. We are just independent living in a place that has seniors and things for us. It's a lovely building. We really like it, but it's a small apartment, which is great for having to keep it tidy. But when you've got a ton of medical equipment, it takes up room. So I'm going to show you what we do. What else can I say? I have had Parkinson's. I don't know exactly when I got it because it takes a while to be diagnosed. I was finally diagnosed in 2016. I believe I had it a few years before that. And it's one of those things that I wouldn't have chosen for myself, of course, but I have to deal with it. And if you have to deal with it, you just get on with life and figure out what you have to do. Unfortunately, it's a progressive disease. So things have progressed for me, and I'm just doing the very best I can. And as you go along, you will see there's times I can do things, sometimes I can't do things. And when I can do them, I do them, even if it's the middle of the night. So let me just give you a little show around. Now, my house is not completely tidy. I have done the floors. My husband has not done the dishes, so the counter's a bit messy. He's also going to do the bathroom, and he hasn't done the bathroom. So I've done my part of the chores. We're waiting for him. Anyway, I'm going to turn this camera around. I hope I don't make you sick because I'll be all wiggly and, it's hard for me to keep still. It's one thing for me to have the camera still and me wiggle. It's another for me hold the camera and wiggle. So, but I do now have this camera. Hang on. I do have this camera that I can turn around. So let me press the button. And yes, there we are. We're turned around. Where's the eyeball? Up there. Okay. This is my corner. Now, it looks very crowded. It is crowded, but it is organized, and everything I need is within arm's reach. This is my chair. It's a lift chair. This table here is movable. so I can pull it in and out and use it as I need. This handle right there is to help me get up from the lift chair. And then I'm just going to move this in. If I come around this way, this is a DVD case, but I've got a few of my things. My coloring book and crayons are down there. All my Pioneer Woman stuff here. No reason for it there, except for I like to look at it, and it makes me smile. My air conditioner goes in the corner. My daughter thought it'd be pretty if we put some foliage up. That's going to be coming down very shortly, because we're, of course, getting to the point where, oops, unbalanced, sorry about that. This is the window I look out and see everything. Now, if you can see out there, there right now is a bunch of old cars, and my husband is down there. I don't know if we can see him. Let's see. No, we can't see him. My husband is down there watching. They're having sort of a little parade for us out front with the old cars, and that's just right up his alley. And, of course, we come around here, the TV, the water cooler, the fan, his chair, messy. Bill, I tell you. Anyway, this is his corner with all the computer stuff. I just do everything on the tablet. There's my kitchen. Now, it's a very strange shape, isn't it? Look at that. It goes into a triangle. But it works. So that's my kitchen area. I have a large, I'm very unsteady here, so I'm sorry. Okay, I have a large pantry in here that I store things. Oh, you're gonna be sick. I may not be able to use this. Okay, we come in. I have a large bathroom. Let me turn this light on. Okay, I have a walk-in shower. It's very large. Has railings all the way around it so I can hold on. It's got a bench that I can sit on. And of course the sink. We have nowhere to store equipment, so there's the wheelchair. In the landing here, this is my A-Linker. I have done a video about that. That's my mode of transportation that I love. And that's pretty much, I'm going to turn you back around. That's pretty much the entire, hang on, I'm going to put you back. You can see Bill. Let's see. That's him. I can't zoom, but that's him with the walker out talking to the policeman. Whoops. Oh, I'm going to fall. Hang on. Okay. I don't know if you can see him out there or not. You're probably not interested in him. I'm interested in him. I like to see where he is. I don't like it when he's out too far. Anyway, so that's a little bit about me. And I thought I would tell a story. I always tell a story. And this is what I want my children to remember. I tell stories about when I was young, when they were young, other people were young, when we're old. Anything that's funny, anything that I just pops into my head as a remembrance, I tell it. And I want them to always remember. They know some of the stories, some they do not. This I'm not sure if they know. Excuse me. This I'm not sure if they know. But anyway, most people, when they're married, they have sort of a celebration meal. They have if there's an occasion, not Christmas or things like that, but if there's an anniversary or a date that they want to commemorate and it's something special to them, they maybe have a favorite restaurant. Some people always go to the Keg or the Swiss Chalet or, something like that. Other people always cook at home. Well, for whatever reason, I never consulted Bill as to what our special meal was going to be. I just assumed that he liked most of the things that I had cooked, that he would like what I made for our special meal. So anyway, right from the very start of our beginning of our marriage, I made a cheese fondue for celebrations. It was not one of those bitter Swiss cheese fondues, because we're not hoity-toity type people. There's no wine or Marsala or anything in the one that I made. It was just lovely cream cheese and a Gruyere cheese and a few other things. It was a very simple, one day I would like to make that cheese fondue to show you, and then I'll just give it to my kids. But anyway, so maybe on a Make It Monday one day I will show you how easy that one is. But anyway, I used to make this. And then I would cut up a tray and I would have cut up pieces of smoky sausages. I'd have some bread to dip in. I would have a few par-cooked vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower. And cook them, they're still got a bite to them, but they dipped in the cheese and whatnot. We could make a whole meal out of that and spend a couple of hours while watching a movie, dipping and eating. I loved it. I really loved it. And probably 23, 24 years into our marriage, he says to me, coming up to our anniversary, can't we do something different for dinner that night? And I said, well, you don't feel like fondue? He goes, I've never liked fondue. And I said to him, well, why did you wait 22 years to tell me you don't like fondue? I said, for all these years, I could have been making you something you liked. And he goes, but I know you like it. And I thought, that is so sweet of you that you know I like it. But I want us both to like what we celebrate with. I said, I can make a cheese fondue when it's just me or my girlfriends or something, right? So if I make it on a Make It Monday, I will not force Bill to eat it. I will keep a little portion for myself and I will give the rest to my kids and they can enjoy it. Anyway, that's my story for today. I hope everybody's having a good day and we'll talk to you all tomorrow.